Howdy folks. It's been a while. There's been a few ups and downs with us getting out and about and our camera, PC to footage. I lost Adobe Premiere. Lots of reasons. Anyway, we thought we'd brave January again for our 1 year anniversary at Little Ropers. It was 1 year, this was the same weekend 1 year ago when we came out with Jabba. And anyway, we got here late last night, so we didn't do any filming, so we just woke up. Beautiful morning, freezing. Feet were cold all night. Anyway, take me on our little camp. Of course it's Little Ropers, so our car is, it's probably about, I don't know, maybe half a mile, 3/4 of a mile that way. Okay, so it means you can bring a bit more gear. But as it's January, you also want to bring a lot of cold weather stuff and etc. So let's have a little walk around our camp. Show you our tent. We've took the old trusty. As you can see, there's a little bit of wind. Go into the boudoir. Wool blanket and two British Forces issue medium weight bags, which were just about warm enough as long as you had your thermals on. The thermals, not a problem guys, not a problem. We've got the 3x3 metre tarp, just as a dry shelter area in case it rains. Which what I'm thinking about doing shortly is dropping a bit of it so that we've got some wind cover when we start cooking lunch. So, because the wind's coming from this direction straight in here. The wind's cold, man, cold. We had expected a bit of rain today as well. So yeah, we had a few beers last night when we got in. Got the tarp up in the dark. Got the tent up, no probs. Brandy did the tent. You'll see Brandy in a minute. She's in the toilet. So how do we do the tarp then? Simple toggle system. Loop on the end of a bit of string. Through a toggle. Yeah. And then just tie it off on whatever you can. Same on this side. I'm not sure I've got that in shot. Same on that side. On a nice tight ridge line. Quite simple stuff. Nothing too dramatic. If anyone wants to see how we do this kind of thing, I would have filmed us doing it last night, but it was too dark to film. So yeah, we've got a few other campers here. This is basically it's woodland camping with permission. You can have a wildfire, not a wildfire. You can have an open fire here. It provides the wood, so it's great up for winter. There's a little hut over there with a toilet and a cold water tap. So you can't go wrong for your water source either. So it's a nice little place. Just you just want to get out for the weekend. You know what I mean? And there were some owls last night here, and some quails or partridges. I wasn't expecting to hear them. So yeah, it was nice to hear some animals. Beautiful clear night last night with stars and with a half moon. So yeah, really good. So we're going to start thinking about having some breakfast now. We've got the usual beans, sausages, etc. I'm just debating what to do. Mike, I think I'm going to build a little stove out of some piles of bricks I can see over there. Okay, so we'll be back in a bit. Right gang, so I've quickly Brandy has made a little stove out of a pile of bricks that we had over there. Bacon's cooking, we've got the beans on now. Beans might have to go a bit lower, I think, because the wind is so fierce that a lot of the heat is being blown. It's okay for doing the bacon slow time, but possibly not for beans. I've got some boiled eggs next to the fire to get boiling down there. There's Brandy. Say hello, Brandy. That's the first time you've been in the video so far. Brandy's also made the hot drinks as well, so we've both got a nice cup of tea. Do you get tea or coffee? Do you go for coffee? I don't know. So yeah, this is how we do it here. We've got our mess tins that we're going to eat out of. Generally speaking, if we were doing this sort of more wild campery, I can't get close because of the wind. We'd probably just eat out of the 2 pots that the trans are coming, so you know, just split the beans, throw the eggs in, job done, you know. But we might even still do that. But we've got a cold water source nearby, so it's like, you know, it's no hardship to wash a few pots out. So got myself some chopsticks to turn the bacon over. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Have you got any comments, Brandy? Oh yeah, whatever the weather, don't worry about it. As long as you get wrapped up, you're fine.
I'm still smiling in, I'm freezing my tits off.
Oh yeah? You that cold?
My hands.
Oh, put your freaking gloves on. See, this is the thing.
The gloves with holes. The gloves with holes.
Don't keep you warmer than nothing. All gloves have got holes, otherwise how would you get your hand in? Hey! Right, see you later all. That's what's going in, eh?
Yeah, have a seat.
Oh. Right guys, so it's day 2, as you know, and I think it's fair to say the weather's took a turn for the worse. It's grey, it's windy. We've quickly fashioned up a protective shelter now. We've changed the one that we had yesterday, or this morning, last night and this morning, because there wasn't a lot of wind yesterday, was there? So we just needed a bit of a cover just in case it kind of like rained, but it's looking a bit like we're going to might have a storm tonight, possibly. I don't think it'll get too stormy. We might get windy and a bit more rainy, but anyway, so there's probably going to be a lot of wind noise, so that's what I'm going to do, is kind of the speaking bit in here.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Brandy?
Yeah.
Will this do us?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Are you going to show them what you've done and
Yeah.
how it's picked down and stuff?
I literally just said that. Literally just said that.
Well, you said it was going to be windy then. I didn't know if it meant
No, I'm gonna take them round.
Yeah.
Just while you're in here, though, Brandy is processing some deadfall that we found. We need to have a bit of a tidy up. Those are the fire pits that come with this woodland area. That's not our fire pits, that's what the owners of this wood have put there. So before we go, leave no trace, you know, that's what the owners have done, okay? So we're just abiding by theirs. But tonight we're going to bring in our fire in the container. So rather than an open fire over there, we're going to use a container tonight, because we want the embers to go straight up and not inside this tarp and burning. So that's our plan anyway. So yeah, we've got some deadfall. We've purchased some wood off the farmer as well. We have got some other campers here, and we were promised that we could use a fell tree that's already fell, like an elm. And he said, oh yeah, bring your saw, you can process it. But we got here, and there's a few other campers here. They've already had it, and they've had a fire going now for like just about 2 days. So, so we're not going to cut for that. So we just got some bits, and we've got some wood for tonight.
Should be enough though.
Should be plenty.
Yeah, it's not, when the wind isn't blowing in your face, it's actually not as cold as it was yesterday.
No. I mean, in here, you hardly feel a draft at all. It's going straight over us now, because we're like on the edge of a hill, So the winds are streaming up this hill, blowing a bit of a gale, and so we needed to get some protection up. So without further ado, like I say, I'll just show you how we configured this tarp. Alright.
Worth mentioning, we've used a walking stick for the inner pole, so for those people that are wild camping, you can use something like this. You can use a stick if you found one, but obviously we've used a pole because it's got the soft end at the top, which means it's not going to poke a hole in the tarp.
Protects your tarp, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And also it's adjustable.
Yeah.
That's the other good thing about it. Because if you just did it on your own, you could have it a lot more enclosed and really get it all the way down. But to try and fit a 3x3 for two people to sit comfortably underneath, you got to make a few other little allowances. But I'm going to show you what we've done anyway. Okay, guys. So it might get a bit blurry. Okay, so in a diamond config, tie one end to the tree. Don't have to be fancy. So this is a DD tarp 3x3. So as you can see, it was done in the diamond configuration, down at the ends, at the four corners. Wheelbarrow there, which you used to get the wood, helps to block up a hole as well. And because the wind is blowing at this direction, I put a few more lashings down to keep that tarp taut. It's what I do, guys. I just simply make a bowl line loop, stick a peg in it, job done. So easy. So I just use bowl lines for these, and I keep these strings. Bowl line loop, bit of wood off the floor, peg, done. To tie it off, guys, you can make your own pegs out of wood, no problems at all. But I've also got some quite sturdy pegs. These things here, and I don't mess about putting knots, just wrap them around loads of times. Dead easy, dead simple. You don't have to mess, don't make things too hard. So as you can see, we're on a bit of a hill. Yeah, so the wind is rushing down this valley straight at us, over there and into that. So believe it or not, inside that little makeshift shelter, it's actually quite warm. Because you're not getting any breeze whatsoever. You get a little bit of underdraft, but fine with that. Of course, we've all got thermals underneath all this, so you know, we're good. We've battened down the hatches a bit more on the tent, the old trusty. And yeah, guys, we was going to do a little bit more bushcraft today, but I had to go into the local town. Get some tablets from my stomach. My stomach's not been right now. So we ended up buying Brandy a coat. She was been desperate for one. Mountain. Oh, was it? What shop was it? Mountain Warehouse. Cracking coat. Reduced from 250 to 100. Anyway, so I was going to do a few more bushcrafty bits, like some tripods and stuff like that. But time's getting on a bit now, so we're just going to process all this dead wood. We've got ourselves some base for tonight as well, and I think we're just going to kind of make ourselves a bit comfy cozy tonight. We've also got a curry with samosas and onion bhajis tonight for dinner as well. Some taka dal, mushroom rice, you know, glamping it up to the max. Anyway, so yeah guys, what I'll do now, if you can hear me, we're going to do a quick tour. No, I'll scrap that. I'll try and do it tomorrow when if it's less minute. Okay guys, see you later. Granny's hard at work. Woo. January camping. Alright babe, we've come to the end of another awesome little camp, yeah? Well, I've got white stuff. Some of the wipes. Right folks, day 3, morning of. Brandon's enjoying a nice little picnic, which is a UK chocolate bar. Absolutely awesome, full of nuts and peanuts. Chocolate wafer.
Raisins.
And caramel. Yeah, raisins. It was a bit of a bluster last night, wasn't it, Brandy? But amazing. I've got to say, guys, an amazing shelter. Brandy, what was it like?
Brilliant.
It was amazing. Snug as a bug. It was really good though because the wind was coming right across here like this, so we was able to bring the fire just sort of kind of here at the bottom there, past a tree, so that the heat was going away from the tree and everything else. But oh man, it just kept a nice little bit of heat radiating into this little area. We were snug as a bug. We're having to like come down a bit. So yeah, it was really good, to be honest with you. So yeah, this is the camp, guys. Really enjoyed it. This is a farm called Little Ropers. It's in Suffolk near Burers. If you ever fancy it, come down. There is a hut over there with a toilet and a cold water tap. So you know, it's not exactly wild camping, but it's not exactly glamping either. You know, there's no electricity in there or anything like that. It's just literally a cold water tap and a toilet. They also have a little box, and honestly, like, and the farm will sell eggs or homemade jams in there as well. And you just like put a quid and take it out, job done. Some matches and emergency stuff in there as well. Like a first aid kit. What else is in there? And there's also like a little arrangement of different types of grills and barbecues. So if you do come and you forget something, if they haven't got it there, the farmer will sort you out anyway. It's really good. Both of them actually, there's a man and wife team, Andy and Elle. So if you can see, there are little spots here, there, and over there. That's where the guys are over there. They've done a really good job of setting themselves up, I've got to be honest. There's another group over there, part of the same party to be fair. So it's quite quiet. And there's also, if you don't want to stay in the woods, there's a flat bit of grass over there, which you can just pitch up a tent as well. And you can have fires on there too. Down there, there's a little stream if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to pretend that there isn't a water source there and sort of practice your skills of going out a river, collecting your own water, purification, all that. There's a beautiful little stream just down there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick that up on camera, but trust me there is. There's also badger's nests around there. You've got owls in these woods, partridges. What else have we got? They're just, did I mention badgers? Yeah. So, oh, yeah, and there's deer roam all around these little areas, and last night we could hear them bark as well. So, we're going to break camp now. It's Sunday. Beautiful day today. I mean, not only is it warm, but the sun's out. The wind's pretty much dropped off. Typical, really. But we made the best of it, guys. You know what I mean? As always. So yeah, we're gonna take down our old trusty tent. This is what I mean. You don't need good kit. You don't need the best kit. A tarp, some bits of string, and an old tent. We have got a new tent as well, but for stuff like this, we just bring the old one because it's good enough. Guys, if there's anything you want us to cover in our videos, just let us know, and we'll try and cover it a bit more. We wanted to do a bit more bushcrafty type stuff yesterday, didn't we? But we ended up going into the local town for reasons that I've already said in the video. But yeah, I don't think that would have put us off too much, but it meant we had to get this emergency shelter put up pretty quick. But I think we did a really good job of that in the end. I'm so proud of us. Anyway, Brandy, I think this is going to be our sign-off piece.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy 1 year camping outdoors anniversary, innit?
Yeah. It was a New Year's resolution last year.
It was. And we're still doing it.
Still doing it.
So yeah, try not to make it as long next time. And I think what's our next one? It's going to be sort of towards the end of February,
Yeah.
based on commitments that we've got over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, it could be towards the end of February the next one. But if we ever do anything else, we'll bring you along and we'll see where we go. Okay, guys.
Okay, Yankee signing out.
That's very pro.